Hello, I'm Justin Hill, prize-winning author and creator of Laws of Words, and welcome to Advent 2023, where I'm going through, as I'm approaching 20 novels published, I'm going through ones that I thought were kind of interesting to talk about and things I learnt. And today is an odd one because it doesn't have my name on it, and I don't think anyone actually knows I wrote it. So it's a novel. What can I say? I'm Gemini, so I have kind of two halves to my imagination. I don't know, my personality. And with the writing, I guess, there's the kind of literary fiction. And this is actually the reason why I found it so hard to kind of grasp how to address kind of social media, because I either write kind of, prize-winning literary fiction for what that's worth, or mass market Warhammer, bolter porn. And I really enjoy both of them, and I enjoy reading them, and I enjoy writing them. Anyway, so this was my first attempt at a kind of mass market, paperback pulp fiction, and it was a bit of a disaster, really. I remember the editor being kind of a little concerned that I wasn't going to put my name on it. I wasn't going to put my name on it because my editor was like, well, my agent actually said, I wouldn't publish under the same name. If you do, if you're going to do a different style of writing, then it should really be a different brand. So I picked a name. I picked the name I wanted to be called when I was at school. There was a boy with the same name, and I thought that his name was much cooler than mine. So I wrote it. It was published. I have it in my hands, but I'm not going to show you the cover. But there's a quick peek. And it was all just a bit of a disaster. It's actually the publishing company had quite a short deadline for what they wanted, and it was pulp fiction. They weren't looking for masterpieces. They wanted to fill a schedule and a slot, and it was a kind of fantasy novel, and it was really quick. I think I had like 2 months to write it, and it was the time my first son was born. So kind of the world was in chaos. I just become a father. I had this ridiculous deadline. The book before had taken me kind of 2.5 years. And I think, kind of what ended up going to print, I think essentially I expected a lot more changes to the last stages of the novel than they were prepared to go through. So as far as I was concerned, a kind of unfinished, manuscript went to print, and didn't do very well. So I didn't write mass market again for a long time, so it was all just a bit of a kind of it was a sobering experience, but it taught me things. I mean, it taught me I could win prizes, but I didn't mean I could write a mass market pulp fiction, and that was a skill I didn't have, or I was too arrogant for. I don't know what it was, but I think it was kind of a combination of kind of bad time in life, anyway, it was not a success, which is why I've never owned up to the book. If you think you can guess, you're more than welcome to let me know. Anyway, so that was number 5, I think, the book which shall not be named.